Hi everybody, welcome to your September 2022 astrological forecast. Thank you so very much for your patience, for your well wishes, and inquiries even. I'm feeling a lot better than what I was, so not 100%, but I'm still going to give this a try, okay? I would like to thank my subscribers, especially for your continued support, for liking, sharing, and commenting, on my videos. And I would like to, anyone that's new to my channel, if you like this video, please subscribe and click on the notification bell. You'll be notified each time I upload something. Also, check out my weekly forecast, which I will be getting back to shortly, okay? But anyway, I got to remind you guys that Mercury is retrograde this month from the 9th to October 2nd. It will actually fall back into Virgo for a little while in retrograde, okay? Right now it's in Libra. So these Libra people, let's see. Yeah, on the 9th it happens, in the afternoon, okay? So, anyways, I also want to tell you about a new report that I'm offering simply because people have been like creating it more or less themselves. People send me emails or to ask me a question, right, about whether I do this or that or whatever. So they've been ordering this through that Ask Me a Question link below there. But they've kind of created the report themselves, and it's a monthly report on love and luck, like your luckiest days for for money and for love, okay? And it's $25. If you were interested in something like that, you can order it through the, like I said, the Ask Me a Question. You just send me an email anyways, and you would have to send me all the information that's listed with that Ask Me a Question, which is all your birth info and whatever. So I'll be adding it to my list of services, but for now I just thought I'd let you know that because it seems to be very popular, and I haven't even mentioned it until now, okay? So let's get to your forecast. Well, happy birthday, Virgo. Welcome to your September 2022 astrological forecast. Please excuse the glasses. I'm having a hard time seeing from allergies and my sinuses and all that other stuff, so please excuse me. And this is going to be a little bit short. I will try to go into more detail on the weekly forecast, okay, just when I'm feeling a little better. More coherent, how's that? So, the sun is in your sign, okay, up until the 22nd, and Venus moves into your sign on the 5th, okay, and if you've heard me talk about Venus before, and you may remember that I always say when Venus is in your sign, you should milk it for everything you can. Okay, people are more find you far more appealing at any other time. Okay, then it has to be when Venus is in your sign. People can't say no to you. They want to do nice things for you. They want to take you out for drinks or lunch, or they want to buy you stuff. They want to pay for stuff for you. They invite you to a lot of places, and you'll get tons of compliments, okay, even from complete strangers. You're like so appealing at this time, okay? Even no matter what, you could just roll out of bed and answer the door, and someone would still find you just absolutely gorgeous, okay? So I always tell people, when Venus is in your sign, it's a good time to approach people that are unapproachable, or someone who is just hard to talk to or hard to get along with. But for some reason, if you need their cooperation in something, for something or some way or other, that's the best time to approach someone like that, is when Venus is in your sign, because they're more than likely, they'll help you than at any other time when they could care less, So, yeah, remember to enjoy Venus in your sign, okay? And it also obviously brings, like, birthday gifts, or little gifts or little like nice little things. That doesn't have to be like a big, event or whatever, but something to celebrate your birthday. Even if uh, you don't do anything on your birthday. I always tell people at least don't do anything then. Don't do anything that you have to do. Just kick back and lay around or something. That's like the best way to spend your birthday if you're not going anywhere. It means you're not going to do anything that you would normally have to do. Okay. So anyways, there's a full moon, okay, on the 10th in your opposite sign of Pisces, where you have Pisces in your chart as your 7th house of close relationships, business partners, romantic partners, close friends. Okay, so at this time, if you are seeing someone, this would be the time that you have some kind of like conversation with them, whether or not it's initiated by you or them. You could be seeing someone, then they, I don't know, they want something more, more permanent or more whatever. I don't know. Could be anything. Same thing goes for a business partner. They might want you to be more involved or, or not involved at all. They want to run the business, And even a close friend, could just be a little bit of a difference. That's all. Not a very big deal at all. Full moons are to bring something that's become an issue, probably, to like the surface where you can deal with it and then do away with it. So if there's any kind of anything bothering you in a close relationship, and like I said, this could also be with like a friend, So that would be the time that it would come out. You don't necessarily have to bring it up. It looks like maybe they possibly would, okay? Also, Mercury is in Libra at the beginning of the month, and then it turns retrograde on the 9th, and it all actually falls back into your sign on the 23rd, okay, into October. So you've already had Mercury in your sign, right? That's your ruling planet. So, whatever kind of conversation that you may have had with somebody, if you thought it was important enough to, like, reflect on, it could come back around again whenever Mercury re-enters your sign on the 23rd, like after that date and on. Something that you were told, or a conversation that you had, or even a letter, or email or something or other that you received at that time. Even a schedule maybe that you were given or you decided on, or, all that can change. You can change your mind at this time, or find out maybe a little bit more, that maybe you had other options, or you had more choices to before you had to decide on something, when Mercury was in your sign in direct motion. Okay, so now when it comes around in retrograde motion, it gives you the time to review and change your mind if you want to. So you might want to consider something like that. So then the Sun moves into your 2nd house of earned income. Okay, how you earn your money, moves into Libra on the 22nd, and then Venus moves here on the 29th. We'll cover that next month because it's only there like those 2 days, so not going to have too much of an effect on you. But with Mercury in your 2nd house, though, like at the beginning of the month and even in retrograde after, the 9th, and there's a new moon here also on the 25th, new moon in Libra in your 2nd house of income, how you earn your money. Okay, so you're going to, it's already been in discussion, okay, more or less, because having Mercury in your 2nd house kind of does that. Right now, though, too, the planet Mars is in Gemini, in your 10th house, where you have the sign of Gemini, and it's going to be there up until March of next year, so it's here for like a really long time. And your 10th house is your house of career, and your outer persona, how the public views you and how they know you. by reputation, by professional and personal reputation. When Mars is in your 10th house, it's a real like go-getter. I mean, if you were a politician, you'd be doing really well right now. You know, people would see you as someone who could really get stuff done. You know, you're like the best person for the job, you know, because Mars, remember, Mars is like the warrior planet. It's very, very strong and determined, you know, and it's also competitive. So if you have any kind of competition in your life right now, it's really, you know, having this planet there really helps you, you know, compete, helps you compete for a higher position, better position in your career or even your social status. Though, for people who don't work at all, you know, you still got that public social reputation, you know. So if you were trying to get attention, even, you would be getting it at this time, okay, with Mars here. So it is going to trine, it's a fellow air sign, right? So it's going to trine all these planets currently, rather the planets in Libra are trining the Mars in Gemini, okay? But there's a very nice aspect going on between your 2nd house of earned income and your 10th house of your career, like, you know, what you do for a living. So obviously there's something going on here. You've got Jupiter in Aries in your 8th house, okay, of other people's money and resources. It's directly across from your 2nd house of Libra and the 2nd house of earned income. So, you know, Jupiter in your 8th house expands your ability to get money. Money from other resources, even money from, it's passive money. It's money other than money that's earned, okay? So this is through inheritances, legacies, and settlement money, insurance payout. And because you have Uranus in your 9th house where you have Taurus, okay, and it's in retrograde motion, and the 9th house is many, many things. One of those things is legal matters. You could possibly even be part of like some kind of class action suit and not even be aware of it, because that does happen. There's so many people that are affected by a company's wrongdoing that they, you know, whoever's handling the case, they just send out, you know, mail to like everybody, you know, that could have been affected. Or it could have already been decided that you were affected by what someone did or some company did or something like that, and you are receiving money from some kind of legal settlement. But that's a class action suit. You could even have like your own legal suit going on or something or other. But very surprising, let's say this, very surprising things happening, could possibly happen. Totally out of the blue in regards to your money, and it's good. It's all good stuff. Okay. So let me see, what else do I have here. I think that's pretty much it. Okay. So anyway, the best time to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Virgo on the 23rd, 24th, and 25th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Pisces, and those dates are the 9th and 10th. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, any kind of gambling or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 5th, 6th, 18th, 19th, and 20th. The best time for money is the 11th, 12th, 13th, 25th, 26th, and 27th. The best time for your career is the 15th and 16th, and the best time for communication and travel is the 1st, 2nd, 13th, 14th, 15th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. So, happy birthday to you. Sorry this is like kind of short, but I'll try to go into more detail with the weekly forecast. Okay, so I'll see you next week, and again, happy birthday.